Hey guys, it's me, Will. There's some stuff happening right now. First in my life, my dad was having some heart pain, some really bad chest pain and jaw pain that my mom took him to the ER. They kept him overnight, and he went for a first part of a chemical stress test, and now he just needs to go for the second part, which is the actual chemical stress test. And um, so, but he's doing fine, and hopefully it stays that way, because I told him on his way out the door last night, if he dies, I'm going to revive him and kill him if he dies. So anyways, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not ready for him to leave yet. Now on to national news. Let me show you. MSNBC. Let's see. It says here, Representative Mike Gallagher, Republican of Wisconsin. The Senate was doing electoral college votes counting, and to officially say yes, Biden won, and Trump decided to have all these right-wing protesters come and he basically told them to storm the Capitol. So inciting a riot, that's jail time. And you know how he said, "Oh, I'll never concede. I'll never concede." Sending people to riot, to storm the Capitol building, and he's just what's the word? He's just delaying the inevitable. Message to Trump: you lost, and since you had these people storm the Capitol building, dude, face it, you just conceded to losing the election. So, on you. I'm watching MSNBC. My mom called from the hospital and was like, "You gotta watch this." And I was like, okay. So I'm watching it, and I figured I'd make a video about it to post onto my channel. So my viewers out there who are Trump supporters, I hope when you watch this, you're not part of that riot. You're not being stupid. So, but if you are being stupid, you're idiots. If you're being stupid. And so for my people who are Biden supporters, you are so smart. Just so smart. So, anyways, that's basically what's going on. And the best part, it looks like Mitch McConnell has been dethroned. It's time for that geriatric turtle to get dethroned. He's not going to have the lead of the Senate anymore. I think Chuck Schumer is going to have the lead of the Senate. I could be wrong, but Democrats will have the run of the House and the Senate, and we'll have a Democratic president. That means stuff is going to get done and done right. And we're going to see this coronavirus be defeated by ordering many, many, many more millions and billions of vaccines to make sure everybody gets vaccinated. That would be my first thing as president, is to order like a huge buttload, and to the point where if I was president and I was ordering more vaccines, COVID vaccines, the amount that I think is a good order, I would order 10 times as much from that number. And because I would want everybody to get vaccinated. So today, let's see. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and this is going to be a day to remember, a day in history where an actual president, Trump doesn't deserve that title. He's never even deserved the name Trump. He was just born into it. Trump, you're a dick cheese. We've never had an actual president. I use president in quotes. Yeah. Quotes. Meaning, dude doesn't deserve it. He never deserved it. He cheated. I just really want to know. There are, my mom is speculating that after he leaves office, that, which I am betting $100, that he's going to be escorted out of the White House by security, escorted out and forced to leave. Going to hear from Joe Biden, guy with actual morals, and also, thanks to stupid ass Republicans, I got gypped again out of a stimulus check, and the $600 stimulus check is a joke. Is a fucking joke. So if anybody from the House of Representatives or the Senate or both or whatever, I'm a person with disabilities. I'm on Social Security and disability. And hey, we need economic relief too. Because you barely survive on nothing as it is. And it should be $2,000 every month until this pandemic is over. Officially over. And there's not one case reported. You might think I'm going crazy, but I'm not. I've taken my meds. I've taken my Geodon. I've taken my antipsychotic. I'm in the right frame of mind here. It's just like, I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for the whole Trump family because they thought Eric Trump was an embarrassment. Their father, the head of the family, is a total embarrassment. If I was a Trump, I would legally change my last name. That's what I would do. I would legally change my last name. So basically, I'm going to call this video Trump Flipped His Gourd. It's either going to be Trump Flipped His Gourd or Craziness in the Capitol. But, or maybe not. I haven't really decided. But, here, I'll even prove it. Check it out. Those are all right-wing protesters, and they're storming the state capitol in Washington, D.C. Then we will cast our vote on that case, and then we will hear if there are any other folks who are rejecting votes. Well, Trump's an idiot. Trump's an idiot. He's an arsler. I don't feel comfortable saying the R word. It's basically, if you don't know what the R word is that I'm referring to, it's basically a word that is derogatorily used against people with disabilities and handicaps. And that's that type of R word. I'm only going to say that it's the R word and not the actual word because I hate that word. I hate that word, and it's right up there with the word freak. Okay, I will say the word freak because there's people who freak out, and there are people who are just plain freaky or whatever. I wouldn't particularly call someone with a disability a freak. I'm glad to hear that this will not be deterred because the most disappointing aspect about this is the fact that they successfully delayed this. Yeah. And this is happening live. Actually live. And it's unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable because I just knew, and I bet a lot of other people knew, something like this was going to happen. Because Trump is just that crazy. He's just that crazy to do something like this, to incite a riot. And he went on TV. He addressed these people. And now look what's happening. At approximately 3 p.m. Eastern Time today. In addition to that, 5 other people have been taken by ambulance from the Capitol area, 2 area hospitals. One of those people is a law enforcement officer. The spokesperson was not sure which particular agency that person worked for. They have been exposed to some crazy, some tear gas or pepper spray. Again, if I was a Trump, and the family thought Eric Trump was an embarrassment because, well, Eric Trump is a dumbass. Well, all the Trumps are dumbasses. But hey, your dad is a total psycho. And people think I'm psychotic sometimes. Well, I'm only psychotic when I can hear voices and seeing stuff that's not there. But I haven't heard voices in a month. I haven't seen anything that wasn't there for, geez, a couple of years now.
We know the National Guard's been activated, but who's in charge, and do they, do you get a sense that they have a plan to clear the Capitol and clear the Capitol's steps?
So the easy question first is that this is the U.S. Capitol Police's jurisdiction at this point, so they're in charge. They can obviously call in reinforcements, and there's every indication that that is occurring, as you said. As far as what needs to happen from here, whether it's using Metro Police,
so
it's not just the Capitol. You get an awful lot of
I think this is it for my video. And just want you guys to know that Trump finally flipped. He was already crazy, but he flipped big time. And there is no insanity plea he can claim. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but there's no insanity plea he can claim to say, oh, it wasn't my fault. It was the voices, whatever he tries to pull. And since he's so-called president, he can't pardon himself. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.